Hey gang, how you doing? I've had to be a daywalker 2 days in a row, and I don't like it. No, sir. No, sir, I don't like it. But what I do like is tonight's intro song. Maybe if you have yourself a currently popular candy bar available in North America and very, very popular in Japan, you might recognize this little ditty.
Time to go live, time to go live, it's time to go live, it's time to go live. It's time to go live, it's time to go live, it's time to go live, yeah, it's time to go live. And here comes Cricket. And the crowd goes wild.
Summer Savage is a very silly, silly woman, and I approve tremendously. So, yeah. Had to be a daywalker. Had to go and visit with my doctor. That was a good time. It actually was. I think he's getting used to me. Now, granted, my first appointment, I was a little serious, a little heavy. But I've had suboptimal experiences in the past with doctors, so I felt the need to interview them now in my old age. And I think it's developing into a pretty good relationship. I got him to laugh a couple of times, and we both left the appointment with somebody with something to think about and research and look further into. So that was pretty good. I like learning new stuff. He clearly likes learning new stuff. And in case he's watching, hi, Dr. E. So let's start saying hello to some people. Looks like we've got the whole gang here. Janet G is here. Hey, Janet G. Good to see ya. Susan P. Hello. Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hello, Miss North by God, Georgia. She's got them out. She's the first one with them out. Hello, the queen of the intro song. We love it. Kimberly, Gabel, Dawn. God, we missed you last night. We really missed you last night. Let's get it started early. Zenu Marlena. Everybody partake. Cheers. If you're new here, anytime you hear me utter the words Xenu or Marlene, they're both big bads in the cult space. Xenu is the big bad in Scientology, and Marlene is the leader of the Pentecostal cult called Door of Hope. Her name is Marlene Sweeney. Sometimes we call her Moron Weenie. Either way, she's not a nice person, and she's leading a cult, and she does bad things to people who don't deserve it. So we like to spit in the eye of all of that, and we partake. Could be flavored water, could be potato chips, could be a cookie. Whatever it is that your vice is, when you hear me say those words, enjoy. We're so glad that you're back, Kimberly. God, did we miss you. Mark Hardman absolutely loves tonight's intro song, so there we go. I love you right back, Miss Summer Savage, Ms. Ekblama. Hey, sugar. Good to see ya. Popping in from Sweden. Here's Hef. Ah, Maz. Hey, Maz. Hi. Good to see ya. You guys, if you're not aware of Marilyn Honig of Coffee Cults and Crafts, that woman's the bomb. She is the bomb, and y'all need to go and sub up and become cubs. She needs more cubs. Psych Sauced. Hi, good to see you. Hi, everyone. I came out to my grandma, and for my own congratulations, Psych Sauced. Good for you. And for my own mental health, requested that she doesn't contact me ever again, and I did say I would report to the police if she does. We've got your back. I'm proud of you. Good for you for coming out and for setting that boundary, because clearly it needed to be set. And I know that you didn't want to have to set that boundary, but I'm proud of you that you did. Good job on living your life, living your truth, and advocating for yourself. Advocating for yourself can be so fucking hard. And you did that today. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Marla Dillard is here. Hello, Marla Dillard. And our little rock star, Ms. Jen, Pub Groomer 20. She's amazing. If you're gonna do any protesting, First Amendment audits, or you need a mic to do a safe mic drop, that's the woman to talk to. Care for JC is here. Good to see you. Oh, Marilyn got him out. Fantastic. And they're amusing as always. I love it. Hello, everyone, and ciao. Hello, Chuck T. Welcome. I don't know that I've seen you in here before, but I'm glad you're here. Look at everybody. Let's see. Is there anybody else who's popped in here that I've missed? Ooh. Got Lara's, Serge's, and Tori's mics shipped today. Hubby took me to get a good battery pack. And we're trying to figure out what day would be best for Go to the Org. Love that he's so on board. I do too. I think it's fantastic that you've got that kind of support in your own home. It's good on 2X. Thank you, Hef. Good to know. Rosalind. Chianti. Yes, fava beans with a nice Chianti. Or something like that. Coca-Cola for Summer Savage. Well, and her oil pen, but I mean, I do not like Chianti. Why do people keep giving it to me to try? I don't know, because they can. Or Marlene's weenie, or at least that works for me. Okay. All right. Well, I said it, so here you go. Misbehaving. Here she is, washing her hands to keep away from Satan. Yes, setting boundaries is new to you. You know, I learned the benefits of it. I learned how to walk the walk when I'd been talking the talk, when I was involved with my own, with my employer that was exerting undue influence and coercive control. And I kept telling my clients to advocate for themselves and cheering them on in doing so. And when I left, it was because I had to do that for myself. And that was the only way that I knew how to explain it was that, I always tell you guys to do this. And I would be a hypocrite if I did not do the same for myself. And I have to do this. I have to leave and advocate for myself so that I can continue to do so for you and continue to help you in the future and continue to cheer you on without feeling like a complete douchebag. So, and God, it's hard. It's so hard advocating for yourself and setting those boundaries, but you gotta, and it gets easier. It really does get easier every time. I promise you. Duchess Diana. Oh, she's here listening in. Hello, beautiful peeps. Hello, Duchess Diana. Hello, Heather McLaughlin. Hannibal Cricket. Yes, that's me. Good morning, Brian Lucas. Good to see you. Yeah, are you up because of yourself or because of Phil? I imagine if you're up because of yourself, Phil is going to be Phil relatively soon anyway. We do love Phil, though, don't we? We love Phil. I mean, it's just because of the name. I don't really have anything for most of the other people, but I mean, it's Michael Jackson, Kelly B69, hey. Hi. Glad to see ya. Wait, did you read what wrong? You're really stoned right now. Okay. Susie! 5 more days and you're done. Oh my goodness, 5 more days of radiation. And that was 23 straight days or 33? I don't recall because my brain is kind of pudding right now. But I'm so glad you only have 5 days left. How are you doing, sugar? OT9 in present time. Good to see you both. Glad you're here. And if y'all will pardon me, I had the hair down. I know y'all like it when the hair is down, but it's pissing me off. So up it goes. Up it goes. Yep. No energy for this shit. We went to the doctor and I made more appointments and we're going to try some more stuff. And I talked to him about stellate ganglion block and he wasn't aware of it. And he talked to me about some stuff and gave me some printouts and I got to... Yes, my mind is dick right now, Hef. You are absolutely correct. He gave me some printouts. I got to tell him what an SP was and explain some of the stuff. Apparently, my doctor went to a single Scientology service once. And he was with a friend of his, and they were both looking at each other like, what the crap is this? So yeah, we did some talking about that. And yes, Rosalind, precisely. Penis. Because we're grown adults here. And we Yeah, we talked about all sorts of stuff. We had some good conversations, and I was like, "Yay!" I waved at him with one of these when he came into the office. "Hello." He was like, "What the hell is that?" I went, "It's," and he giggled. And that was the beginning of a really good appointment. It was delightful. Um, I do have others just in case, if people bother me. I've got this one. And if I really want to be cute, I have this one. Super cute, very K-pop. Yeah, I have a number of them. But Cricket, I would look him up on the service completions to make sure his involvement was really that limited. It would be out security if he's still in the church. The look of trepidation on his face when he asked me if I was in the church, um, was really all I needed, and I could almost see the visible sigh of relief when I told him I was not. So, yeah. But, I'm sure we could look it up on the service completions for just in cases. Ah, yeah, see, that makes sense. Tory reports that the cult is pulling out the mass excuse to keep the protesters quiet. Of course. Of course. Yeah, he's like, it was just I'm like, when you say you went there for a service, was it like a communications course or a personality test? Or he's like, no, it was just a regular Sunday service. And I was like, yeah, they don't really have those except in like certain times where they're trying to show how churchy they are or something. Um, Either way, it was a really fascinating discussion, and I did not expect that he would be quite as interested as he was, but he was, and that was really cool. I appreciated that. Um, it seems pain clinics are familiar with the Stella blocker. You mean the stellate ganglion? Psychologists haven't caught up yet. This was my GP. I think it's off label for PTSI, but I'm not an authority on family. I'm not an authority. A family member got it for both PTSI and pain, and it's helped. Yeah, and I've heard really good things about it. And I know that it is FDA approved for chronic pain, just not for PTSI quite yet, but that's what the military and the VA are working on right now. So, yay! Yeah, I also got these. Petted the cat with them. Cat was very confused. Yay! It's off label for PTSI, but so is Prozac for depression. So, yeah, Rosalind, you're absolutely right. That's terrifying. What? You think this guy is terrifying? Yay! I think he's adorable. My mom cracked right the hell up. We got done at the doctor's office. We came home. I came home and I did some work. You did see a squirrel, Marla Dillard. Yes, you did. Did some work, and then I went over to the neighbor's place and I made ribs for them, and I watched Godzilla, the remake, and I haven't seen that. So we watched that. And we ate delicious ribs, and it was delightful. He's not Ella terrifying. I agree with you, Brian Lucas. I don't think he's Ella terrifying at all. The cat was just very confused. So off topic slightly, Care for JC says, but I got lost in the Ruby Frankie evidence released today. Cults to the extreme. Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that. I saw that there was something involving Ruby and Jody, but I didn't delve because it was time for me to go live. So it was time to go live, time to go live. Yes, it had the Mrs. Cricket's mom seal of approval. For sure, Mark. Definitely. Did I greet you already, Mark? I don't recall. Oh, thank you, Duchess Diana. I appreciate that. Hubby made that meatloaf. I was going to make it, but he wanted to use the smoker and smoked it. He smoked meatloaf? That's fascinating. I didn't think that was a religion thing. What, Summer? The Ruby Frankie, Jody Hildebrandt shit? Oh, it really was. It really was. That was the excuse that they were hiding behind in order to abuse Ruby's children. Yeah. Yeah, apparently the children are in distortion and filled with demons and everything else. Yeah, well, not really a cult within. It started with Ruby and Jody are both members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, otherwise known as the Mormons. And Jody has been doing counseling, life coaching, some shit like that. And she's been going more and more off the rails every year. Her niece, Jessie, did a whole big long thing on Mormon Stories podcast about the time that they spent with Jody. And this is Jody's niece. Yeah, it's pretty serious business. If you watch any of the, let's see, Fundy Fridays covers it, Jordan and McKay cover it a lot. They've done a lot of really extensive work about Ruby and Jody. Ruby was a mommy blogger. On YouTube, they had a very popular channel called 8 Passengers because it was Ruby and her husband, who is very flippantly referred to in a lot of the Fundy Snark universe as Mr. Worldwide. And their 6 children. Yeah, go check out Jordan and McKay. And Jordan and MCKAY. Jordan and McKay. Just run it all together. I'll put it in the description box when we're done here too. Jordan and McKay and Fundy Fridays are excellent sources of information for Ruby and Jody, for a lot of other stuff that's in the news. So yeah, it involves Mormonism that has been taken way, way, way too far and super distorted and messed up. Gatekeeping and condescension is not my bag. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Maz, and I agree. He wrapped it in bacon, pup groomer. Well, damn. That okay. All right. I'm not mad about that. I didn't know you were an Exmo, Mark. Okay. Right on. Artsy tartsy. Hello. Good to see you. Rabbit has covered it too. Okay. Yep. So that would be Rabbit from Down the Rabbit Hole News. Y'all know who Rabbit is these days. Jody lost her license after what she did to Adam, who was the Boy Scout abuse whistleblower. Yeah, she did. And then she got it back. Just tell you what to watch. Yeah. Yeah, watch anything that Jordan and McKay do because they are fantastic. They're ex-Mormons themselves, and, she is a licensed therapist. He's a stay-at-home dad, she's a licensed therapist, they're both ex-Mo, they're married, they're hilarious, and we love them. So, I would like to say that they're a friend of the broadcast, but they kinda don't really know who I am. But I love the shit out of them. So shout out to Jordan and McKay, and shout out to Fundy Fridays, Reverend Jen and King James. Shout out, y'all. Artsy Tartsy, you contribute monthly to Mormon Stories podcast. John DeLynn is freaking amazing. Yep, Kim, the Mormon Church paid for a lot of the therapy. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did. They sent a lot of recommendations to Jody. And that bitch is talking about having revelations and stuff. I'm like, how are you not considered an apostate? Because only men are supposed to get revelations. So how does that work? I'm fascinated to know how she hasn't been excommunicated yet. So FLDS, child abuse, a YT channel, and FML, I had no idea. Not FLDS. Not FLDS. It's different. It's different than FLDS. It's on the level of Chad and Lori yes, Chad Daybell and yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It's gross. Yay! Hello, long time no see, you're live. Hi, Anne Maria. Madame Plevier, good to see you. Psych Sauced is also an Exmo. Well, the things you learn. Thanks for speaking up. Scientology Free Zone is better than the official church, but the Mormon Free Zone seems like it really needs a Title IX office. You know, you're not wrong. I had a flirtation with the LDS church when I was in the Navy. How dare you have a flirtation? I hope you were wearing clothing that was appropriate to wear your sacred undergarments beneath. So y'all remember, I have a familial background of high control group, strong LDS family. Yep, I know that. I live in the area where my mom's family settled after the migration. Yeah, your shit runs deep, girl. I'm Pommy, says Kim D. Physically out, mentally in, working on deconstruction and reconstruction. So what you're saying is that you're not going to the temple. You may or may not have a temple recommend. And your shelf has very likely cracked significantly, if not broken entirely. And you're working on trying to figure out what all that means. Am I kind of close? I wonder if the parishioners have to pay for these mass services at Cult of Scientology versus mass service at other churches where donations are accepted. Yes, not demanded. Almost became Mormon, went to University of Utah and fell in love, but thankfully ran away. Yeah, smart, Care for JC. Very smart, because woo. Yeah, he did break the story with Jody's niece. Mormon Stories podcast and John DeLynn is wonderful. He actually broke the story with Jody's niece. Yeah. Yeah, I love me some John DeLynn. I just don't have 19 hours to watch every episode, and unfortunately, it kinda goes like that. Nuance Ho, Cara B, has a lot of great info on her channel too. I have a whole list. Yep, and then there's Zelf on the Shelf. There's all kinds of stuff. There's so much good stuff out there. The troubled teen industry has historically had a huge presence around Provo, and I'm sure there's some dodgy high-level LDS connection behind it. That's very possible. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that in the slightest. There's a 4-episode documentary called Quiet on Set revealing the child abuse at Nickelodeon and how mature the themes were in ways you didn't notice if you just expect it to be okay for them to watch. Yeah, and I'm interested in watching that. I just don't remember what it's on, because if it's on Hulu or Max, I don't have either one of those right now. So, um, I'll have to check out to see which service it's on, whether or not I can watch it. I'm only an ex-Catholic, but it's still hard to untangle the brainwashing. Yeah, but it's mostly just boring. Yeah, I hear you, Anne Maria. Catholicism has its own particular set of challenges. I think pretty much everyone would be able to agree about that. And here I thought Mormonism was normal since I'm a fangirl of the Osmonds. I know, right? My mom was studying in the local LDS church for her BA in history. She started going to services and then went native. Oof. That's rough. I'm still a member of Record, learning how to be in the real world. Okay, that's fair enough, Kim D. Got to give Gizmo his fluids. I hate doing this because I feel like I'm hurting him. He definitely doesn't like it. Yeah, but he likes it a lot worse when he feels super shitty because he doesn't have them. So you're doing the best thing for him, Miss Sunrise Dawn. You absolutely are. Yes, Artsy, leave and come back as your channel address. People can hit up your name and sub. And, you know, as I've always said, anybody who wants to promote their channel, please, please, please feel free to leave a comment down below when the stream is done and tell people that you want subs, because all we have to do is click your name, your profile photo, and bang, we can sub up really, really easily. So did not know that, Jen. My family ancestry goes back to 1830. I have a very tough time extracting myself from the belief system. Thank God I have a good therapist. You know what? A good therapist is worth their weight in gold. 100%. And I'm not saying that just because Gretchen only sometimes comes in here. There must be a range of how much people put into their Mormon faith. No, I recently learned one of my cousins married a Mormon woman. All I know is that she comes from a big family. I mean, I guess. But if you want to be by the book, you're tithing that 10%, and you've finally started your channel. Kim will be sharing more of your story there. Excellent. I look forward to it. I'm back and I have a new video up, y'all. Okay, so this is Artsy Tartsy, but this is her channel name. Have a new video up, y'all. It's likely to enrage some of you like it did me in summer. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to check that out. It's easier to talk while crocheting, Kim. I hear you. Derek and Julianne Hough from Dancing with the Stars are from Utah and has a Mormon family. They both moved to London as children to be trained in ballroom by Mama and Papa Ballas. Catch y'all another time. Okay, good night, Chuck T. Have a good one. Hef wants an Italian sub with extra sauce. Please hold the tomatoes. Thank you. Fair. That sounds kind of good, actually, but I would want the tomatoes. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I really kind of... Shit, you had to say Italian sub? Hef? Damn it. Well, since we're thinking about things we want to put in our mouths. Yeah, I see you. How about we do this instead? Night meds. Time for night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Sip first so the melatonin doesn't stick. I did start it. I was talking about subs, Heifer. You're right. I had an ARC break with what I grew up believing was the Catholic Church, but I've embraced sedevacantism and rejected the sect of the Vatican II anti-popes. I don't know that word. I have a misunderstood word, Bilf. I have an MU. Can you clear up sedevacantism? I don't know that one. I've never even seen it. Can you word clear that for me, please? There we go. There's that second capsule finally going down. Ooh. Started on my cocoa too. Popcorn is calling to popcorn and cocoa. Hell yeah. Bitch, I sang that all day today. You know what? I apologized before, but you told me to never be sorry. So, not sorry. I mean, if you want, I could put a significantly worse song in your head. Don't ask me to do that. I sang part of the Night Med song to my father tonight. Very nice. Aw, there she is. Hey, lady, how's your spoons? Good to see you. See? She wasn't even here yet that I knew of. So I totally wasn't sucking up when I said that a good therapist is worth their weight in gold. Ooh. Okay. Italian sub, sipping chocolate, popcorn, meatloaf, and tater tots. Shit. Are we just kind of keeping score at this point of all the different foods that we've talked about? I made delicious ribs tonight. Captain Bill and Archbishop Lefebvre were fighting the same war on the fourth dynamic. Well, I guess I'm not surprised about that. Kim White, you bring up a good point. If y'all would be so kind, please hit the like or the dislike button while you're here. If you do like what you're seeing, please also consider hitting the subscribe or checking to see that you're still subscribed. YouTube has a kind of a thing about unsubscribing people just because reasons. And yeah, so please check to see if you're still subscribed or hit that subscribe button for the first time if you would like. We do have, if you tickle the bell, select all for all notifications, and that way you get notified every time my random ass goes online, because I never know when I'm doing so until about 5 minutes before it happens. So yeah, we have super chats open, but if you choose to support the stream in other ways where YouTube doesn't take a whopping 30% chunk out of it, down below in the description box is my PayPal and the Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get. Also in the description box is my email address. So if you have questions, if you have answers, if you want to book the Xenu Marlene cruise, which is still available for booking, if you want to just call me an asshole, you can do that. You could say nice things to me too. And some people do. And I love it. But, I'm all about First Amendment, man, free speech and all that shit. So, do your thing. Say what you will. My internet box is glitchy tonight. Uncooperative. Slow. Dumb. Duchess Diana is all snacked out for today. It's 2:45 a.m. Well, that's fair. I did. I got a package. I got a package from Ms. Artsy Tartsy. And I got to show you guys. Last night. But Little Miss brand new SPTV Never Ends channel. Never, never. It's hilarious. You should be a jingle writer. Okay, good to know. You're planning to pick up a tomato and some tuna tomorrow, though, before the storm hits, unless it is hit by then. Open-faced tuna melt with tomatoes. Duchess Diana, just remember, no tuna sandwiches on a plane. So when you're getting ready to fly down to Miami in September, no tuna sandwich on the plane. Good night, Kim D. Sleep sweet, honey. Sedevacantism is a sedevacantism. I don't even know how to say that. Is a traditionalist Catholic movement which holds that since the death of Pius XII, the alleged occupiers of the Holy See are not valid popes due to their espousal of one or more. Ooh, there's a part 2. Coming. Making emojis. Jezebel and Marlene. Ooh, nice. I love it. Due to their espousal of one or more heresies, and that for a lack of a valid pope, the see of Rome is thus vacant. That's fascinating. Pating, pating, pating. All right, so Marilyn is making emojis. There's the Jezebel. And there's the Marlene. I kind of love it. She needs to be more angry, though. We need to find a way to make her face look more angry, Maz. Am I still frozen? Is my face still frozen? Meds for Gizmo done for the day? Good. Glad to hear it. Doodly doo. Really hungry. IBS is kicking my butt. I feel in my half sleep stupor that we should all pick an OT level or a dynamic just to throw off out Sea Org followers. Okay, yeah. Oofta. What a lot of food talk. I'm stuck with yogurt. Lefse, anyone? Ooh, I like lefse. A little butter. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, food cravings is our kind of our jam right now. We're basically in the we're in the corner booth of Denny's during bar rush, only we're on the internet. So you got to figure people be walking past you all the time with plates of food. And yeah, we're kind of, that's how we operate here. Jesus. I swear to God, my bangs looked better earlier today. I'm getting a little distressed about that. Crick, I talked to someone who thought signing up for the cruise was over. I told them to call you or send you a message. I hope they send me an email. Yeah, sending me an email is the best way to reach me. I'm still frozen. Son of a bitch. Hoth seems glitchy. Every once in a while you go all max headroom on this end. Okay. Dawn Gloves is here. Hello, Miss Dawn Gloves. Video is still frozen. I closed out and back and was able to hit the like. Son of a bitch. But the sound is fine. And now we're missing the emojis. This is not cool. Still fucking frozen. Oh my God. As frozen as the surface of the ice planet Hoth. Audio is good. Very frozen. Your face is frozen. Start singing Let It Go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know the rest of the song. The trolls never bothered me anyway. She's yelling, you're all going to hell in a handbasket. I love that, Maz. Frame is frozen, audio is good, and super chats are coming through. The comments pop up okay. I look super mad. I'm not mad. Can I just reset the camera? I wish. So weird. We can see the comments you pop up, but you're frozen. That's fucked up. So weird, you guys. Well, son of a bitch. I don't know how to reset the camera because it's all integrated into my laptop. Yeah, didn't know I came into a Disney movie, right, Mary? Holy crap in a basket. Well, that's not the... You can hear me, psych sauced. Thank you. Didn't know you came into a Disney movie. This broadcast is not sponsored by Disney. Trolls never bothered me anyway. Well, crappity. Okay, well, since this is going to be an audio show, apparently, because I don't know how to do any of this stuff, end it and start a new stream. Oh, is there a photo? No, there's a camera button at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Let's try this. Backing out and then coming back in. I'm going to give something a try. Tell me, can you hear me? Can you see me near you? How's that? Am I less frozen? Can somebody give me a 5x5? Anyone? I see you, Marla. Audio good, still frozen. Well, some in the bitch bum piece of shit forehead. I hate you. I quit. Well, can you turn up the heat to get on frozen? I mean, wait, let me try something else. Stand by, please. Please stand by. We are experiencing technical difficulties. You're frozen when your heart's not open. You want to talk to my boss, Mary? Well, I'm afraid you're talking to her. And I'm still frozen. Somebody blow on me like an Atari. Apparently, we're doing an audio show tonight. I'll tell you what I'll do. Since we're doing an audio show tonight, I'm going to find and play you. Okay, so many of you may know the story. Yes, your wind chimes, Summer. I do this for you, my dear. It's the Ice Cube ASMR. So, yeah, since I'm technologically stupid and I do have a history in radio, I was always told I had a face for radio. Mm-hmm. Gretchen, you are not fucking kidding right there. At least it didn't freeze on Ella's angry face. No doubt. So, y'all know the story, maybe some of you don't, of Reese's sister-in-law, who's known as Bitch Meddler. And she decided to call Jeff and say terrible things about Reese. And, well, yeah, this is totally Cricket After Dark. It's Bug After Dark. It's a podcast. It's Radio Me, basically. I'm so sorry y'all are stuck, but I'm also going to make sure that I'm not jamming a finger up my nostril to the second knuckle, just in case this all winds up working. It's kind of scary. Just randomly, but I mean, it stopped working randomly. Why wouldn't it start up again? Probably at the worst possible time. So anyway, Reese's sister-in-law was basically being a giant bitch. And she called Jeff and she said a bunch of really nasty things about Reese. And a lot of people, well, basically, I I I walked into the chat right as I was being voluntold. Yeah, the lady who's rage watching Reach. Yep, Reese. Yes, hello. Hello, Lori. Um, I don't even know that she is a demon, Janet G. I think she's just a sad, sad woman. And from what I understand, even her kids don't like her. So, that tells you kind of all you need to know. If this woman has nothing else to do with her day but stir shit and rage watch her sister-in-law, I mean, I'm just saying. So anyway, I walked into the chat as I was basically being voluntold to write a parody of Sister Christian. So I did. I did the thing. And then I played the karaoke track in my own particular low-tech way. And I sang along to it. I sent it to Reese. I don't think she's heard it yet, honestly. But I will play it for you guys. I'll have to stop it occasionally and talk because, I don't want to get copyright struck. But I changed a bunch of the lyrics and rewrote it, and I will play it for you now. Stupid long ass intro. Jeffrey's sister, oh, the time has come. When you call, I'm not the only one to say, go away. As you hate, watch what you looking for. Some new outrage to hate on your brother's wife. Get a life. So that's the first verse, and I'm pausing it just to talk so I don't get copyright struck. I have no idea what the parameters are on this, but yeah, also the mix is terrible, but what the hell do I know? I'm not dealing with high-tech racing equipment here, folks. Put your manners in. You think you've stabbed my back, but I carry your facts. Your bullying days have passed. Bitch, you know you're growing old so fast. Sorry, was that ageist? Was that rude? Might be a little bit rude. But we know that Reese does have a concealed carry license for a fax machine, so I had to squeak that in there. Oh, son of a bitch. No! Now I lost my spot. Okay. Wait, I found it. Bitch, you know you're growing old so fast.
and no one else will wanna pay your friendship tax. Relax. Jeffrey's sister, you should get a life. Won't you give it up? Your meddling days are through on YouTube. YouTube, yeah, manners in.
Put your manners in, folks. Remember, you got to put your manners back in.
You think you've stabbed my back, but I carry your facts. Your bullying days have passed. Manners in. Think you've stabbed my back, but I carry your facts. Bullying days have passed. Jeffrey's sister, oh, the time has come. When you call, I'm not the only one to say, go away. But you're meddling, yeah, meddling.
So, yeah, that's that. I probably will get struck for this one, but, you know, at least you got to hear it. And the backing track was super quiet because, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So, yeah, with any luck, nobody's going to get mad. Please, Night Ranger, don't get mad at me. It was done with love. I will give apologies for it. Totally a parody. I could call it meddling. I could call it Jeffrey's sister. I could call it a number of different things. Hef is doing jazz hands. Fantastic. SP Radio. Yeah. So I did that. I sent it to her. I don't know if she's heard it yet. I don't know if she's had time to listen. You all know that's a busy woman. But yeah, I did send it to her. I've sent it to a few people. I've gotten some good feedback. You know, like I said, the mix sucks. But oh well. Xena Marlene, y'all. Yeah, just showing the doormat picture I sent you. Mary sent me the funniest damn thing. Oh, can you hear Liz's? No strike, just a claim and share of the revenue. You're fine. Okay, cool. Cool. I know, Kim White. I know. I'm still frozen. I'm, the good news is that I'm being cautious anyway, and I am not shoving a finger at my nose or scratching myself inappropriately or anything like that. I could just do it a cappella. I did create a song for Liz Ferris. Melody. Hey, Melody. I'm frozen. I am frozen. But, you know, we're all kind of ridiculous. Anyway, so Mary sent me a photo of a doormat that she saw. And it said, "Don't stop believing." Yeah, don't stop believing. And I LOL'd. I am not naked. No care for JC. The reset button is in my nose. Well, damn it, Rosalind. Shit snacks. Um, yeah. Liz Ferris apparently was asking for a theme song. I know, I'm frozen in glycol. No wonder I'm making that face. Xena Marlene, y'all. Mariana, Eric's daughter, Bergfist. Good to see you. I've been frozen in the glycol all the live long day. Anyway, so I wrote a theme song for Liz Ferris because she wanted one. And I'm not sure if she likes it. Hey, good day, Koala Crafts. I'm frozen. Hooray. I know. I'm really wondering what I did to pull this in. And Summer has requested that I play it because I guess Liz, when she said that she was looking for a theme song, she was asking for me, and I wasn't in the chat because I can't be everywhere at once, and I don't know where I went. But yeah, here's Liz Ferris's theme song. Rice and beans is not a meal, doo-dah, doo-dah. Human trafficking is real, oh, doo-dah day. If you wanna blow, we will help you go. Scientology is a cult, not a church, and they hate on the gays. Save Bob Ferris. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I need to check my local Aldi to see if they have that. To see if they had that doormat, because you know what? That's fucking funny. Even my mom giggled. It's as good as the live, laugh, leave one that I saw that cracked me up. You like the Liz song? Okay, great. Good. I'm super glad to hear that. And I hope she likes it too. I hope she likes it too. She kept saying how she wanted something with rice and beans not being a meal, and it just kind of popped into my head because y'all know that pretty much every situation in the world can be sung to either Camptown Races or Girlfriend in a Coma. That one just kind of fit in with Girlfriend in a Coma, or with Camptown Races. So you like it, Maz? Yay! Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you tremendously. It really is kind of a musical sort of thing. Oh, good, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I don't know how to fix this, and this is frustrating to me. Not that, I'm not, I mean, maybe I pulled this in by being really frustrated by my own bangs tonight. Maybe that's it. I don't know. And pretty much all of the visual aids that I brought for this evening, you've never heard Girlfriend in a Coma? Diana, it's by the Smiths. Yes, Rosalind. Wait, that's not what I'm trying to do. You're gonna rewind so you can hear it again. Nice, Maz. Yeah. See, Girlfriend in a Coma is it's just kind of a different thing, but if it doesn't fit with Camptown Races, chances are it'll fit with Girlfriend in a Coma. And the great thing is that the more ridiculous the first line is, it's made even better by following it with, I know, it's serious. So, like, badger in a trilby, I know, it's serious. Yeah, it's just, if it doesn't work with Camptown Races, try to put it into Girlfriend in a Coma. I'm just saying. Those are the 2. My happy and willing focus group. I love that, Janet G. I love that. But I think, yeah, I may have pulled this in by being frustrated by my own bangs. I have shown you all of the visual aids I have for tonight. And I think I'm gonna wrap things up early because I have no idea what's going on, but this is annoying as shit. And I'm really sorry that it happened this way. And I'm fascinated to know whether or not on the replay it's all actually going to come through because I know it's recording. So interesting. How do you become a roadie for me? Basically, if you can lift more than I can, which is a pretty low bar, um, then yeah, and you're willing to travel, and it's not that difficult. Um, Barbara, you did make this one. You did make this one, Barbara. It's just that everything froze and I don't know why. My video froze, but apparently I can pop up comments, which makes me think that perhaps when everything gets its shit together and I end the stream, if you do the if you're on the replay crew, maybe you can actually see that I'm not, up to the second knuckle in my nostril or scratching myself inappropriately or, doing a pressed ham on my computer screen, something like that. Because I most definitely am not. But I am so happy that you made it here, Barbara. Even if you're catching me at the end of kind of a jacked up show because my face is frozen, but you can still hear my voice. It's really confusing. But yeah, it does really feel like radio. It feels like back in my radio days, except back in my radio days, I wasn't staring at a mirror. And I'm kind of doing that right now. So that's messed up. And I'm not wearing a huge set of headphones. Word clear pressed ham. It's when you moon somebody, but you press your butt up against a window. That's a pressed ham. Cricket, if you set your stream prior, even if you don't know when you will go live, we late show people can have it on and hear when you come on. I'm not sure what that means. Clearly, I need to do more learning about this stuff. And it's amazing to me that there are 54 people in here watching a frozen screen and just listening. But I'm really curious to see if on the replay I wind up having full video. That's interesting. Well, to all you 54 people in here, I'm glad that you're here. Even if you're not in the chat, even if you're just lurking, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit the like or the dislike button, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think, but I love having you around, and YouTube really likes the engagement. So if you would hit the like button or the dislike button if you like what you're hearing, please do me a favor and hit subscribe, or check to see if you're still subscribed, because YouTube does have a habit of unsubscribing people because reasons. You can tickle my bell for notifications, select all so you know when anytime my random ass comes online. Jazzy Girl Sarah, hello. Good to see you. Um, yeah, if you, it unfroze for a split second, ooh, that's progress. I like it. Hopefully, it wasn't the pressed ham second. But, yeah, if you wish to support the channel, I do have super chats open. I don't expect much on a night like tonight when I've spent a good last half an hour or 20 minutes or what it seems like forever, uh, frozen in the same stupid face. I froze at 31:57. Oh, fuck me dead. No, it couldn't have been at 31:57 because I already did the night meds and I did night meds late tonight. So it couldn't have been at 31:57. Had to have been after night meds. Um, but either way, I do have super chats open. I expect nothing when I've spent, at least a good portion of the show frozen. Um, but if you want to contribute and support the channel in a way that YouTube doesn't devour 30%, then you can also check in the description box below. And there will be my PayPal is there. My Venmo, which Denver Stevo made me get, is down there as well. My email address is there. You can drop me an email any old time you'd like. chowyunsmut@gmail.com. If you have questions about the cruise or you want to book the cruise, if you have other questions, if you have answers, I would like some answers. I should do memberships, but I feel like, Maz, everybody did memberships, like they turned them on all within 48 hours of each other. And I gotta figure out how and what I would call them and what I would put for emojis and all that kind of stuff. So you would join in, you can help me. Okay, Maz, I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm also keeping in mind merch ideas so that I can open a fourth wall or whatever the crap and get myself some merch made. I gotta somehow find a way to create a Dirty Stay Ups logo so that I can have all of my dirty stay ups if they choose to represent in such a way. They could do so. But yeah, I'm working on that. It's all bubbling away in my fevered little brain meats. Membership and merch. Yes. Yours would be fun and we can make kick-ass emojis. Oh my god, we could do Ella emojis. Yes, we could do Ella emojis. Fucking A. Fucking A. Yep. I need to make a shirt out of that doormat. That might be copyrighted material. But, I mean, who knows? We might wind up making something out of the what's his name? Andrew. Andrew who got his pants caught in the paper shredder. I'm going to be laughing about that for days. It's like weird flex, bro, but okay. Anyway, yeah, it's ridiculous, but I need to come up with like a Dirty Stay Ups logo. We need Night Meds merch. We need Scary Ella merch. And Calm Ella. Scary Ella and Calm Ella. Oh my god, food emojis. Yeebus. Sandy Wandy! What are you doing here? Hey, lady! Good to see ya! Use something from your songs in your merch? Sure. I could figure out something like that. Yeah, ASCII boobies. We could do that. Yeah, there's a lot of ooh, Calm Ella on the front of the shirt and Scary Ella on the back. I like it. I wonder if I would have to license with Feisty Pets to do that. Now I'm thinking. I'm thinking with my favorite little brain mates, and they are fevered brain mates. Definitely boob emojis for sure. Yeah, Sandy Wandy, I do understand that insomnia strikes. Deer feeding merch. God knows. Those deer, they're ridiculous. So glad we don't have a functional doorbell. Do a cartoon of Ella. I wouldn't know how to do that. My drawing skills are minimal at best. I mean, I draw a stick figure, guys, and people are like, "What the fuck is that?" It's like a 4-year-old with motor skill development problems. I was saying you could start the live early. It would allow people to be waiting. That way we could put the phone down, but here you come on. I'll have to figure out how that works, but I will, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely work on that. I'll definitely work on that. And yeah, I know I need to make shorts of some of this stuff. My frozen face is so perfect for that working brain. Yes. I might be able to do a parody of Ella without a license. Okay. Yeah, food cravings merch. Yeah, different plates of things. He wants affection. Aw, bless. Hi, Giz. How you doing, little boy? Well, I'm glad to hear that Gizmo's doing better. And, yeah, clearly I have a lot of thinking to do. You listen with your wireless headphones? Okay. Yep, I understand that, Care for JC. I do that quite frequently as well. Um, you're out, Duchess Diana? Okay, sleep sweet. We'll talk to you tomorrow. In the meantime, everybody, yeah, nachos. Fuck yeah. Nacho usual late night show. Okay, that was funny. Peace to ya and sleep sweet merch. Yep. Yep. Which is kind of funny for a band of insomniacs. Um, all right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap things up because clearly I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. Damn it. Has Hef passed out yet? She's still awake. Sleep Sweet PJs. I don't even know if they have PJs. I'm gonna have to look through and see what kind of options we have. Whoever's in charge of the mannequin show needs to be fired. Her lips aren't even moving. Nice. Hef's awake. Oh, Sophia, you got here just as I'm getting ready to sign off because I'm experiencing technical difficulties tonight. So, Janet G wants PJs. Okay. Guys, I'm going to jet. I'm going to jet. Clearly, my tech BTs are just a freaking mess and they're causing some bullshit. So, I am going to go, but I hope that you all have a good night, a good day, a lovely evening if you happen to be in the part of the world where it's evening, or if you're listening during the evening because you're rocking that replay crew. Let me know in the comments if video actually comes back and is functional all the way throughout. Because that would be that's going to be some interesting shit. Anyway, good night, pleasant good morning, good day, sleep sweet, rest well, and peace to ya.